Hello, it's me. I'm going to do an unpopular opinion video real quick. I'm not going to take very long because I don't have a lot of memory on here. But unpopular opinion number one, I hate when men will walk up to you in public. It doesn't matter if you're on the street or if you are at a club or a bar. They will walk up to you and say, "Hey, you're really pretty. I like the way you look." You say thank you and think, okay, like, let's move on. Because if it's a woman that comes up to you and says, "Hey, you're really pretty," naturally you say thank you, you smile, and then you keep it moving. No, straight men want to have a conversation with you and expect you to talk to them and be like, "Can I have your number?" Like, no, I hate that. Granted, I'm not a very social person and I try to get out of the situation as soon as possible, because I just really hate like men thinking that because you told me that I'm pretty, that means you have to like get my number. Like, no, you can appreciate a woman without expecting something in return. Like, I don't understand that. And it looks like it's gonna rain, that's why I looked out there. I just find it really annoying. Like, please don't do that. Number two, this kind of ties into number one. I don't like it when I am dancing at a club or at a party and guys want to just wrap their arms around me. I don't even know them and they just want to twerk on me. Like, or they want me to twerk on them. Like, they try to force me, to twerk and try to put their like hands around my waist and try to like move my hips, like try to get me. And it just really pisses me off because I'm not a good dancer. And to pressure me into dancing and then get mad because I ain't got no rhythm, like, really? Please don't do that. Like, it pisses me off. Like, I'm an awkward person. I am socially awkward. I have autism. So for people to literally just pull me into social situations that I did not ask to be in, it just pisses me off. And this kind of goes into number three. I hate Prince for what he did to Kim Kardashian, because this is what I am talking about. Do you remember that video where Prince forces Kim Kardashian on stage and Kim is clearly uncomfortable? We can say what we want about Kim Kardashian, but Kim Kardashian honestly has social anxiety. She doesn't really like to like be out in the public like that. I know people are going to say, "Oh, Kim Kardashian is always about, fame." But she really does have social anxiety. Like, she doesn't really make club appearances. Like, when she makes appearances, she's with family or Kanye. Kim Kardashian was clearly uncomfortable, but Prince brings her up on stage anyway. And then when she was dancing a little bit awkwardly, he's gonna like just shoo her away, just totally embarrassing her. That was not cool, Prince. You didn't have to do that to Kim. Like, I just feel like that would have totally been me in that situation where a guy would just force me on stage and get me to dance, and when I don't want to, embarrass me. Like, don't try to pull me into social situations that I don't want to be in. Like, don't do that. Number four, light-skinned nigga jokes. I really hate them, and not because I feel like people are being mean to light-skinned men. That's not the reason. I just don't fuck with them. I don't think that it's cool to emasculate a man just because his skin is light. If you want to sit here and glorify light-skinned women and say how pretty and gorgeous they are just because of their skin color alone, then that same standard you have should be for men. But of course, it's not going to be for the man because you see them as a threat. Like, you feel like, oh, light-skinned women are okay, but let's talk shit about the men, because of the fact that we're dark-skinned and we feel like we should like exert like some sort of hyper masculinity. I feel like it's not all, but it's a lot of dark-skinned men who do that. And when they make light-skinned men jokes, I'm just kind of like, oh, like, I roll my eyes because they infuriate me, because it's never actually light-skinned men that are getting the experience of this shit. It's usually trans people, it's usually people a part of LGBTQIA, it's usually dark-skinned black women, it's usually black women in particular who are being thrown under the bus just so like light-skinned men can get a little bit of shade. Like, no, because you know how people always say how anytime someone tries to make jokes about a man, they try to use a woman as like a human shield, like what Wiz and Kanye did, where Kanye West used Amber Rose to basically humiliate Wiz. That's basically what people do. Like, they use trans women, trans men, gay people, dark-skinned black women to humiliate light-skinned men. And the fact that light skin equates to femininity and dark skin equates to masculinity only when it comes to black women and black men, where if you're a light-skinned woman, you're feminine. If you are a dark-skinned man, then you're masculine, even though apparently if Adam and Eve were real, they were both dark-skinned. Like, I'm pretty sure God didn't think, like, the feminine woman must be lighter. No, they both came from Africa. I'm pretty sure they were both the same shade. But yeah, I don't fuck with light-skinned nigga jokes. Granted, I make a few jokes about how light-skinned men can be a little bit conceited and they play too much, but it's all in good fun. I'm not sitting here invalidating their masculinity or blackness just because I feel some type of way about, you know, colorism or the color of my skin. I don't do that shit because I feel like it's ignorant, you know. And I feel like sometimes, you know, people may get mad, but I do feel like sometimes, not all, but some dark-skinned men may be hating, because it's okay for dark-skinned men to say that we're jealous of like a light-skinned woman. But if they just attack a light-skinned man for no reason, then apparently that's okay. So, like, I mean, you can't have a double standard. You just can't. Light-skinned nigga jokes, absolutely not. Another unpopular opinion is like makeup tutorials, natural hair gurus. I really can't stand them, and it's not everyone. I follow some. I'm not above watching makeup tutorials, but only if they're really funny, and only if they're like socially aware, and only if I feel like they are really pertinent to my life and they can make me laugh. Because other than that, I don't really follow a lot of people. Like, I follow Nappy Foo, I follow Julesy, but she stopped doing natural hair tutorials kind of for the same reason as to why I don't like them. I follow Bambi's Playhouse. I follow a lot of 4C chicks because my hair is not naturally like this. And of course, if you've seen my other videos, my hair is like really kinky. You know, very 4C, very coily. This is just a wig, but I follow people like that. But I'm not gonna sit here and watch, you know, story time videos, because I feel like a lot of it has some internalized misogyny. Like, oh, she took my man. Oh, she's a side chick and she, you know, made him cheat and I beat her ass. Like, I don't support that. I don't really like get into that. It does not appease to me. Like I said, you know, I'm not here for them because I feel like it's a lot of internalized misogyny. Like, they want to sit here and promote this ideal that girls are catty and bitchy, but you're still trying to promote your products. You're still trying to promote your weaves and wigs and your like makeup tutorials. Like, you don't want to sit here and say that girls can't buy your products, but you want to sit here and generalize girls. Like, I find that exploitative, where you want to promote stereotypes about young girls, young college girls, but still want them to buy your products. So I can't really support people like that. Like, I got into an argument with one natural hair guru because she said that natural hair wasn't for everyone. Like, not everyone has the confidence to wear natural hair, which I agreed. But she was literally talking down to me because she had, like, her natural hair is like this hair. And my hair is obviously a lot kinkier, a lot nappier than this. Like, and not in a bad way, just like my hair is like an afro. She was literally like saying like, oh, you know, like, you know, just because you have confidence in wearing your hair, like, doesn't mean, like, bitch, do you not realize that I am someone with 4C hair, and you sitting here with 3C hair trying to tell other 4C girls that it's okay to not like wear your hair like that? Like, no. Like, granted, I tell girls, you know, with weaves and wigs, you know, embrace your stuff, you don't have to do this. But to sit there and say that it's not a lifestyle, that, what the heck? That is not a lifestyle that all girls can just, you know, do. Like, natural hair should not be a lifestyle. When I was like trying to tell her that, she got an attitude with me and like blocked me for absolutely no reason, but because she wanted an excuse to block me. So to say, look, I blocked her, but she was on my page because I sat there and told her like, bitch, you have 3C hair. What does my hair texture have to do? Because, bitch, you're really promoting some bullshit like 4C hair is like a fucking lifestyle. Like, man, this is why I don't fuck with a lot of these people, because they just be like hypocrites. But anyway, aside from that, you know, another unpopular opinion, the side chick, main chick thing, I think it's stupid. You're both getting cheated on. Like, you shouldn't brag about how you're getting the full course and she's only getting your sloppy seconds. Like, no, he doesn't respect you enough to not cheat, and he doesn't respect her enough to make her his main. that's the end of the story. I don't feel like both should be fighting over a man that clearly doesn't have respect for either one of them. And another one is the side chick should not be blamed for the fact that the man chose to cheat with her, because maybe she's an asshole. Maybe she was like rude about it. Okay, like you have the right to get mad at her because she's like being insensitive to your pain. But I feel like you shouldn't be fighting her and uploading it on World Star when a man is nowhere to be found, because notice they want to beat up the girl and like embarrass her, you know, publicly humiliate her on the website, but the man is nowhere to be found. Like this one bitch like literally posted a picture of her so-called friend and said, my man cheated on me with this fat bitch, and the man was nowhere to be found. And she's like, that's humiliation to him enough, because like, you know, to show that look what he cheated with. You misogynistic ass bitch. And she kept getting called out and she ignored it because the little pretty bitch knew that she's on that pretty bitch shit. And a pretty bitch is basically like a bitch that thinks she's too pretty to get called out. That she thinks she's too pretty, too white, too little light skin with like kinky curly hair, which I can't really talk right now because like look at me. But I'm kind of different because, you know, this is a wig, but hey, this is my hair, I bought it, but whatever. Girls that think that they too pretty to like get their comeuppance, that they want to talk shit about other girls, and then when they get called out on it, it's a problem. So yeah, I'm just not here for let's blame the side chick. I don't think she should be blamed at all. I think it's just misogynistic, you know, just don't do it. Last one, because I know this video is about to die soon. It's gonna rain. Fuck. This is why I don't understand why we would wait this long to get ice cream. Like, I wanted ice cream sooner, but my mom was like, oh, you know, let's wait till 7. Like, why? Why so late? Ugh. But anyway, because it's about to rain. Popular opinion number something, because I forgot. Unpopular opinion, whatever. I get all mixed up. I am rambling, but let me think for a minute. Unpopular opinion. Straight Outta Compton is an okay movie. It's not bad, but I think it's very problematic. I don't think it's for everyone. I'm going to keep calling it misogynistic, and I'm going to say that it has some colorism in it, and you can't deny it with the dynamics between the dark-skinned women and the light-skinned women. Come on, like, I appreciate the actors. I really do like the actors. Like, the actors are great people. You know, I've talked to a couple of online, you know, they're nice. I don't have a problem with O'Shea. He's a little bit, you know, problematic, but I don't find O'Shea Jackson like irritating. Jason Mitchell is really cool. The guy that plays DJ Yella is like really nice. Like, he likes people's pictures on Instagram. Like, he's very friendly, you know, he's really funny. So it's not anything against the actors, but I just find Straight Outta Compton like really problematic. But I guess my unpopular opinion is that I do like the movie. Like, as far as like, you know, the controversy around the casting call, like, I can look past it. Like, now that I saw that, you know, the company had nothing to do with it, you know, none of the actors were supporting it, I can kind of look past it now, because even though, yeah, like, that was a fucked up casting call, to find out that no one was really involved with it, not the actors, not like NWA and their friends, I can at least sort of enjoy it. But I'm not here for the Bye Felicia scene. You know, if people want to drag Straight Outta Compton, I'm going to sit here and support it. Just like with Drake, I love Drake, but I feel like if Drake is going to get dragged, I'm going to sit back like, well, they have a point, you know. But like I said, like, these are my unpopular opinions. I hope you understood what I said, because I talk fast, I know. But love you. I will try to be on here again.